So today we're going to go over how to create a very good resume, a stellar resume for finance, consulting, investment banking, private equity, accounting, and other top professions. We respect that there are a lot of resume types out there, and that one for finance might be different from a resume for visual arts. So just to be clear, today we're talking about traditionally corporate jobs. The target companies of most of our clients are companies like Ernst and Young, Goldman Sachs, Deloitte, and more or less companies that will pay you $60,000 to $200,000 annually and above for entry-level positions or for people with 1 to 3 years of work experience. So if you want to be one of these students and you want to get one of these jobs, please feel free to visit our website in the link below. So first, let's talk about formatting. So as you can see here, this resume is only one page. And the reason why is we want to keep all the contents short and sweet. This is also pretty much the standard practice for a lot of top undergraduate schools like University of Michigan, the Berkeley Haas School of Business, and UPenn's Business School, Wharton. So let's walk through the resume from beginning to end. So first, this is really straightforward. Just put your name, your contact details, and your email. Please make sure that the email you use is one that is professional. Don't put silly emails like pinkbunny@yahoo.com. And for a lot of Chinese clients who use emails like 1234567 at qq.com, it looks a bit scammy, so let's try to stay away from it. If you do really use one of those types of emails, though, you can leave it on the resume. It's not really going to make or break your application. Okay, the next thing is when we're talking about education, please put your school name. So the Raw School of Business is typically regarded as vanilla University of Michigan, so please note that. If you're an MBA student, then please put a GMAT that is above 700 because anything less is just not that impressive for top employers. Scholarships, let's do $30,000 or above. And for club memberships, just put leadership positions that you can talk a lot about. This is the same for your undergrad institution. Put your GPA only if it's above 3.5, and put scholarships only if these are scholarships that are awarded to top 1%, top 5% of the students who apply. And leadership, same goes. So for experience, the first line here, Senior CSIG, is for people who either own their own company or work for a company that's not recognizable. So for this one, Senor Sisig is a California-based food truck serving Mexican-Filipino fusion burritos, and we've included the revenues annually here so that there's a sense of results orientation. So speaking about results orientation, this is the theme of the resume. There's obviously a lot of skills and experiences that recruiters are looking for, but one thing we really want to emphasize is that you need to make sure that your bullet points are focused on what you have achieved, and make sure that these things are measurable and easy to show employers how much of an impact you're able to make on your company. So moving on to a more professional experience, company B, let's say company B is, let's say it's like a JP Morgan or HSBC, a traditional corporate job. Here is an example of a bad bullet point. Worked on a team to conduct sales pitches. So this is a pretty bad resume point because there's nothing that shows results. There are no specifics, and we have no context of the situation. In order to improve the bullet point, we've put an example of one that is a lot better. So this bullet point reads, collaborated in a team of 3 to design 3 different downstream financial products, and prepared marketing materials by cooperating with sales teams and negotiating with clients, including commercial banks, pension funds, insurance companies, and private equity firms, locking in over $500,000 in revenues. So this bullet point has everything that the previous bullet point is lacking. It says you worked in a team. There's context. What did you do is you worked on financial products. Who did you work with? You work with sales teams and with clients. And what are the results? You numerically measured it. $500,000 in revenues. So that's a great bullet point. Just going down to the final part of the resume, it's the additional information. So with this section, it's really, really straightforward. But one thing that I want to point out is please put interesting hobbies or interests. So if you're passionate about eating food, don't just write a one-word entry of eating. Put something like you enjoy visiting different local culinary markets, shopping for rare herbs, and you trained in a professional cooking school. Or let's say if you like dancing, maybe you can specify the type of dancing. Maybe it's Bollywood dancing that you're passionate about. So generally just make something that is very authentic and something that comes across as very interesting. So that's actually all we have for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in any of our services, please click the links down below.